Hi group. It's been a while since I've been live, and I'm at my office. It's quiet. Lucas left this morning for Arizona. He's flying down there to help my parents get back to Iowa. So if we're friends on Facebook or in real life, you kind of know my dad's been having some health issues, and they always go down to Arizona in the winter, and he was having some fainting episodes, and they couldn't figure it out. So they ran the gamut of tests, and he's had AFib for years, and they figured out that it's probably that causing these fainting episodes. So he had 2 different pacemakers put in, because the first one was just put in to correct the ventricular rate that was really low. And then they had to go in and put a second one, unfortunately, to fix the atrial fibrillation that was happening. And he did have one lightheaded episode a couple of days ago, but Lucas is flying down there to Arizona to help them pack up the RV. They have a huge RV that they stay in. They're going to have someone else drive it home, and he's going to help them pack it up. And then he and my parents and their dog are going to drive back. They live in Iowa, so he'll drop them off and then come all the way home. So I'm manning the fort. Sue, our nanny, is with Evelyn, so I'm at the office working. Cooper's laying down and sleeping. But I wanted to come on real quick. Well, it's not going to be probably quick because I get chatty. You guys know this. So tune out if you need to run, and you can always come back in. But as I announced this morning, we're having our 15% off friends and family sale. So if you've been around a while, you know last year we had a sale in August. It was a huge hit. Everyone stocked up. And then we had a Black Friday sale. We don't do these often. I don't know if the next one or when the next one's coming. So my advice to you is, if you need some things, now is the perfect time to stock up, because there probably won't be the next best thing. There'll probably be some offers here and there through, Memorial Day and things like that. But as far as big sales go, this will probably be the last one for a little while. So I just want to kind of share with you, because with this sale, regimens, collections, and sets are excluded. So I just want to kind of share some of my odds and end favorite items. I'm missing a couple things. I did grab my big bag this morning, but if there's something you want to know about as I'm chatting away, let me know. So I'm going to first start with cleansers. My 2 favorite cleansers. We have now Countermatch Milk Cleanser. We have the Counter Control Exfoliating Cleanser. We have the Nourishing Cream Cleanser and Exfoliator. And we have, what am I missing? There's a men's cleanser. Am I missing any of them? Counter Control Rejuvenating Cleanser. I am a simple girl. I love the Nourishing Cleanser. This is still my go-to and my favorite. It is rejuvenating. Thanks, Alicia. I was like, what am I forgetting? This is what happens when I I'm going to go live and don't plan anything. So my favorite is still the Nourishing. It rivals Cetaphil, which was my go-to. And if any of you know me, you know I'm not a product junkie in terms of fancy products. We were talking at Lead about this cleanser, La Mer, I believe was the name. Oh yes, and the balm, the cleansing balm. That's another cleanser that you can use. La Mer, I think, is what they said, and I don't even know what it is. I could be a lotion, but they said it was like $300, maybe $300. Insane. I can't even fathom spending that much on skincare. I was a Target girl that would buy Maybelline makeup and Neutrogena face wash, and Cetaphil. So I love this Nourishing Cleanser. Hey, Kristen. Because it rivals Cetaphil. It's a cream cleanser. It does a great job. I use a washcloth always, because if you think about a cleanser, it's going to break up oil, dirt, makeup. And then if you just splash water on it, it doesn't really do anything. So you need something to remove it. So a washcloth or like a Norwex cloth or anything like that will be great at removing the actual dirt and grime from your face. So this is one of my go-tos. My other kind of favorite cleanser is the Clear Pore Cleanser that has little jojoba. I still can't say it 5 years later, and I'm still struggling. Jojoba beads in it, so it exfoliates as it cleanses. It's great for oily skin, acne-prone skin, and just kind of a good, nice, gentle cleanser as well. So this is also my favorite. So those are my favorite cleansers. There's many other. The cleansing balm's amazing. I don't use it often. I tend to break out really easily. So for me, that doesn't quite work as well. But I have oodles of customers that love it. And while I'm on that note, I do want to say the current Banda Beauty gift is a cleansing balm. So a travel size cleansing balm. So if you haven't, Gina, that would be amazing. The Counter Control would be an amazing cleanser for a 10-year-old, teens, tweens, preteens. you name it. This is a great cleanser for those kind of hormonal acne prone populations. But the Band of Beauty gift right now with purchase of $50 in product is the travel cleansing balm. So if you're not familiar with that program, it's $29 a year. You get free shipping on orders over 100, 10% product credit back to use on future purchases, and 90-day expiration, and then a gift with signing on, and then other perks through the year. So it's a really great program. No auto ships, nothing icky. You can accrue credit if you order and don't use it. It will just keep rolling up. So I have some people that kind of stock things up, stash them. So that's that. All right. I forgot the Countermatch serum because that is one of my favorite products of all time. I don't use a lot of lotions, but that serum is a godsend. It does help with some of the breakouts that I get, and it's in my cupboard at home, so I forgot it. But it's a great base, so it kind of helps give vitamins to the skin, so then when you do put a lotion on top of it, it helps that lotion work even better. So that's another favorite. I'm trying to go in order of kind of how you would apply things, and again, these are odds and end items, and nothing really specific. My favorite eye cream used to be the Rejuvenating Eye Cream, and then I was like, well, I should probably try the Countermatch. And this thing is amazing. It's not specifically designed for fine lines and wrinkles, but I will say this one has been doing a better job than Rejuvenating. I think. I've kind of taken a poll of some other people, and they have agreed with me. It's good for kind of those dark circles. The Rejuvenating is still a great eye cream. It does have caffeine in it, so it's really great for those puffy under eye bags. But I am loving the Countermatch eye cream. So again, just kind of running through some odds and ends if you need to fill your cart up. I don't know about you guys, but I, at 39, will still get breakouts. So my other kind of favorite go-to is the SOS Acne Cream spot treatment. It helps kind of take care of blemishes. I just put a little bit on. A little bit will last, or this tube will last forever because a little bit goes a long way. So the SOS, it's part of Counter Control. Let's see what else. I got lots of things out here. I'll stay with skin. So as it's getting summer, it's getting more humid, and my face gets shinier and greasier. So one of the things I really enjoy is this charcoal balancing spray. It really kind of, and I haven't used it because it's been dry and I haven't needed it. This one has a nice peppermint smell, but it helps absorb oil and shine, and it's great for setting makeup as well. We have two other sprays. One's the vitamin C #1 spray, and then the other one is the #2 plumping spray, and that one kind of smells like peonies. It's flowery smelling, and the vitamin C obviously smells like citrus. Love the spray. There's a rose water spray too that is amazing for just refreshing. I throw that one in my purse a lot. Then as I'm sticking with skincare, I forgot one other thing for kind of cleansers of sorts. Peel. As you all know, the Peel is by far my favorite product of all time. This will go hands down the best product for kind of taking care of so many things. Dark spots, dullness, pores. The list really can go on, and it's a treatment. So it's a chemical peel that isn't harsh. It won't dry the skin out. It won't irritate it. Of course, there's always the chance that it might not work for you. So I always say if you have really sensitive skin to do a spot test, but this one is all natural, so it doesn't have the harsh chemical, it doesn't have the harsh chemical ingredients that a lot of peels have. You usually apply 1 to 2 pumps. I usually use it 2 times a week because I forget. But this goes on after cleansing and before moisturizer. So amazing. I would definitely add this to your cart if you've never tried it. You can always return things. We have a 60-day return policy. So the other thing I forgot to mention is these makeup remover wipes. Another great thing to add to your little cart right now if you're looking for things to stash and stock up on. You can cut them in half. I have had some people trim the end off, pull them all out, cut them in half, and then put them back in and duct tape it. Of course, not fancy, but I'm all about saving money. I do have these little, I think it's in my purse, but I won't get up and grab it. These little, I think they're called Booty Pods, BUTIPODS. I got them on Amazon. They're for diaper wipes, baby wipes, but they work well for these too. They're silicone, they're non-BPA, phthalate free, and You can kind of split these up and put them in multiple places to also save some dough. But these are great for removing makeup. So sometimes if I'm feeling really lazy, I will use these to cleanse my face. And sometimes if I have a lot of makeup on, I will use this first and then wash my face with a cleanser after just to make sure everything gets off. This is great for eye makeup too if you don't have the eye makeup remover. These are, like I said, one of my favorite items, and great for after the gym. If you're someone that works out a lot and gets sweaty, especially as summer's coming, these are great kind of quick wipe your face and go kind of cleanser as well. All right, we're almost done with some of my favorites. Can't forget the brow gel. You guys, I didn't know how much I needed this in my life until it became part of my routine. It is so fast. I had someone ask, they're like, is that a mascara wand? And it just, you're using mascara? And I was like, nope, it's a brow gel. This is the medium. I already have some on. I put light on this morning because my medium ran out, so I've been using light. But it is so dang fast. If you guys have been using it, I've heard so many messages saying, why haven't I had this in my life before? So amazing. It lasts forever too. And it is so quick. So with us, you're like, well, I can find one at Sephora or Ulta or kind of anywhere. I just want to remind you guys kind of why I do what I do and why we're a part of this, better beauty movement. Yeah, right, Alicia? It's amazing. We don't use harmful ingredients. We test everything. A lot of times with like mascaras and dark colorants like this, you will get carbon black in it, which is harmful. There's lots of ingredients in here that's been linked to hormone disruption and carcinogens and just a lot of different things. And so you want to avoid those things. It's not good for our health. And we go through all this screening process through our products, through production and development to make sure that we're giving you the safest form possible that is highly effective and performs well. So that's why I back this company and I'm still part of this movement 5 years later. Because I care about our health, I care about your health, and I think it matters. So, side story. Brow gel, amazing. You need this in your life, even if you've never done anything with your eyebrows before. We do have an invisible option too for those of you with very luscious, amazing brows. I wouldn't know what that's like. Never had them. That if you just want to groom and kind of make them look a little less unruly, we do have an invisible option as well. All right, another one-off item is the baby balm. Favorite. I know a few people use it as a face moisturizer that have really dry skin, but it's my go-to even if you don't have kids for cuts, scrapes, eczema, dry knuckles, you name it, it goes everywhere. And I keep it in my gym bag for calluses, and it's amazing. You need one of these as well. All right, what do I got left? Sunscreen. I almost didn't pull this out because we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So I was like, who needs sunscreen? We don't need this again. We'll just put this back in the cupboard and don't need it. But I do want to mention this is a great time to stock up. A lot of times I will hear our sunscreen is amazing, but the price point kind of stings. So if you're in that boat, now is a great time to kind of add some to your cart for the summer. I don't have the spray. I left it at home for Evelyn, so that's not with me, but that is probably one of my favorites. It can spray upside down. I spray it on and then rub it in with my hand just to make sure coverage is there. We use non-nano zinc, which is a safe option for a non-chemical sunscreen. I'll answer that question in a second, Linnea. And the new version, the Counter Sun version, has California poppy in it, which protects us from blue light. We are now finding that blue light is kind of everywhere. It's not just in our computer screens and lights in our house, but also the sun produces some blue light. So this blocks that, which has also been shown to be harmful. The spray does last a little bit longer on the skin, so you don't have to apply quite as frequent. I believe it's 80 minutes. These are 40. The stick is also 80. And so I love the stick. Throw it in my purse. It's always with me. I will never be without sunscreen. Some of you maybe remember 2 years ago, it was like an April warm day, first summer-ish day of the year. We were at a CrossFit competition. It was nice outside. I didn't I think I had my makeup with me for some reason. I think I was probably doing something and needed to apply the makeup before we went. And Elijah's outside running around. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have sunscreen. I asked everyone if they're like, and of course I have a lot of, I'll say customers there. And so it's like, does anybody have beauty counter sunscreen? No one did. It's like, does anyone have any sunscreen? I got to the point where I didn't really care what it was. Nobody had anything. I did, however, have my Dew Skin, which has SPF 20 in it. And you better believe I lathered Elijah up everywhere with my number 2 Dew Skin. You couldn't even tell he had it on, and it did a great job. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So if you're in a pinch, you have an option there. But anyways, this is really great sun protection through the summer, and it doesn't leave a white residue. Sometimes you'll notice that there's a little bit of white, and that's the zinc. It's really hard to get around when you're using zinc oxide as a sun blocker. But also what I will hear from others is, they've tried a lot of others like Babbo Botanicals and Blue Lizard, and just a lot of those safer brands that are amazing. They do a great job, but they kind of leave a white residue. So sometimes what I have people do is, purchase these for themselves, the adults, and then the kids get the Babbo or the Blue Lizards so that they get the good stuff. So, I didn't say that. So that's that. So just a couple more things, and then you guys can ask me any questions, and let me answer Linnea. So the baby balm, yeah, it does. I don't use, oh my gosh, antibiotic ointment anymore. I really, unless something's truly infected, I don't think it needs it. I do have the doTERRA version for antibiotic ointment, but I use it for hand tears. I think I'm a burn nurse by trade, so I know wounds really well. I did that for 6 years, so I know wounds. And the old wives' tale of like, leave it open, dry to air, is not true. You want to keep that wound bed moist. So anytime you have tears, if the tear is intact, or I shouldn't say the tear, if the blister's intact, leave it intact. Don't pop it. Let it heal up underneath. I know that can sometimes be tricky. If it does pop, trim it away. And then yes, that baby balm is amazing. I put some of that on with a Band-Aid, and it takes care of it in no time. Well, I say if it heals it faster than, we'll just say Vaseline, which I wouldn't recommend at all based on mineral oil and petroleum being its main ingredients. No, but it does an amazing job, and it's safe, and you can kind of use it anywhere you would use Aquaphor or Vaseline. So that's my answer there. My other favorite items I would kind of add to the cart, makeup in general. So if you need to replace some things, eyeshadows, tint skin's amazing. If you need help with shade, I can help you there. Dew Skin, especially as summer's rolling around, it's my favorite go-to, even if I don't really want to wear makeup, but just want some general sun protection. It's great. Speaking of which, I had someone ask me about a SPF moisturizer with SPF. We're working on it. But here's the reality, you guys, that I just want to kind of inform you about. If you are truly going to be outside, you want true sunscreen because you need to be reapplying every 40 to 80 minutes. So if you're using a moisturizer with SPF, you put it on before your makeup and you get ready to go. If you're going to be outside, it's not going to last all day. You're not getting sun protection. And sometimes there's a kind of misconception of like, I'm not burning, but you're actually still getting sun damage. So just a reminder, if you are going to be truly outside and exposed to sun and not covered up, you want an actual sunscreen and reapplying. So those SPF, moisturizers with SPF, the Dew Skin is just kind of a safeguard for those days where you're not really outside, but you might get some sun exposure if you're out walking around, just kind of as a safety net. So just a friendly reminder from your expert nurse practitioner. So some sun safety tips. But protection, covering yourself up is probably the best bet. All right, my last favorite go-tos are lips. So I'm not a huge lip junkie. And you all should know right now, or by now, that we are having our Transforming Duo that came out in the holiday set back for Mother's Day. And I'll answer that question in a second, Wendy. So it's out, it sold out at holiday, and it was a huge hit. People were like selling it on the black market that had extras. It was pretty crazy. So if you aren't familiar with the Transforming Duo, it is, I think it's in my purse. I will grab this one. Hang on, guys. All right, so if, oh no, maybe it's not. I think I took it out. You know what I got? It's at. No, I don't know where it's at. Sorry. But it's kind of, it looks like a light pink in a tube, and then when you put it on it, your pH of your body changes the pink to your own special pink, and it's really nice. It's very natural, has that nice vanilla scent. It's our lip sheer base. It's just really nice and hydrating, and it comes with a crystal clear gloss as well. And that's $30, not part of the sale, but just a really great duo to snag. It's good for teens, tweens, moms, non-moms, grandmas, you name it. All the types. But so then my favorite is just all our lip products. So that's a great one-off too to add to the cart. I just grabbed a couple of my favorite shades. This is Backstage in our Color Intense lipstick. Our Lip Sheer, which is hydrating, not a lot of color, more like a tinted chapstick. I'll put this one on. This is Lily. I don't really wear this one. I kind of like it though. Nice little pink. And then, of course, lip gloss. And really, you can't go wrong with any of the shades. Currently, I've been wearing a lot of Rosewood. It's really pretty. But any of the lips would be a great little throw in my cart. Get that 15% off. All right. Those are all my kind of favorite go-tos. I was going through all the product. I love hair care too. So shampoo, conditioner are my go-tos. Men's line, anything within that for your hubby. Shave cream, beard oil, face lotion, you name it. Body wash. Lucas is loving that. Is there anything else you guys think of? All right, so Wendy, you asked what I use on my face as a sunscreen that doesn't cause breakouts if you're prone to them. I'm extremely prone to breakouts. I already said that. But if you weren't tuned in, I'm extremely prone. I break out like crazy. That's why my skincare routine is actually very minimal. I wash with the Nourishing Cleanser. I put on the Countermatch Serum and an eye cream. That's it. I'll use the peel a couple times a week, and that's it. Otherwise, I break out. It's crazy. But so what I use is I've used the lotion, and I have not broke out with that. I also actually really like the spray. So with the spray, I'll put it in my hand, rub it together, and then apply it to my face. And then let it dry, and then I put makeup over top of it if I need to. Again, if you're going to be outside, you really need to be reapplying, so the makeup is probably not a great idea because you'll have to reapply over it. But that's what I've been using for the last, these are new formulations, but that's what I've been using for the last couple years, or 5 years, 4 years. All right, anything else, you guys? All right, so the sale goes from today until the 15th. I wouldn't probably wait, only just because of the fact that if some items are super popular, they sell out, you're SOL. So no pressure, no rush, but just as a side note, I don't want anyone to come to, April 15th and say, oh, I didn't order early enough and now XYZ is sold out, and I could kick myself. So I don't want you to do that. If you need help with orders, let me know. If you need, the amount will be deducted automatically when you're checking out. So you shouldn't have to do anything special. No codes or anything like that. But it was great hearing from you guys today. So great to see you all. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, happy Tuesday. Enjoy the weather before it starts snowing here. Hopefully they're lying. Cross my fingers. Bye, guys.